Where is it? I could promise I put it in this box after I used it last time. Why would I need a rubber chicken? On second thought, I'll pack it just in case. You never know when you might need a rubber chicken. Aoife, Kira, either of you seen my jetpack?
You have a jetpack?
Doesn't everyone?
Cool.
What do you need a jetpack for?
And what's with the suitcase?
I am preparing for my trip tomorrow. I will be going back to the future.
Back to the future? You've been there before?
Oh yes, the first time I travelled to the future, I was not prepared. I took one look around and came right back home. I needed to pack.
You think you'll need a rubber chicken in the future?
Perhaps. What if there's a rubber chicken throwing competition? I might need it.
It looks like you're definitely going to be prepared for your trip to the future.
I am prepared for my future, too.
Are you talking retirement, Professor? Got some money saved up so you can quit teaching us college kids and move to the beach, huh?
Think even more to the future.
An eternal future, maybe?
Exactly. As a child of God, I know that Jesus has heaven all ready and waiting for me.
What do you mean he has heaven ready for you?
Well, after Jesus' resurrection, before he returned to heaven, he said he was going there to prepare a place for his people.
Prepare it for his people?
Jesus himself tells us in his word that he is in heaven preparing a place for all those who have received the gift of eternal life. John 14:2 says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you."
That's pretty cool. But how much preparing do clouds need?
Clouds? Heaven is an actual place, not a bunch of fluffy clouds. There are rooms and streets and trees and all sorts of things, not clouds. It's likely we'll be able to explore mountains and swim in the sea and walk through the woods. And since it will be a perfect place, we won't need to be afraid of anything.
Oh,
And the best part is that Jesus is there waiting for us. We will get to see him and spend time with him and worship him forever.
well, how do we get there then? Time travel?
No, we can't get there in a time machine.
And we can't get there by being a good person.
The only way to get to heaven is through Jesus Christ. His death on the cross and resurrection from the dead made it possible for us to go to heaven.
I remember. You told me how his death took the punishment for our sin, and how he rose from the dead to show that God had accepted his sacrifice. Anyone who repents of their sin and believes in him can be forgiven and receive eternal life. That's heaven, right?
Yeah. And heaven is going to be even more amazing than anything we can imagine.
And Jesus is there preparing it for his children.
No suitcase or rubber chicken needed.